So, hello students. Today we will discuss about the viral diseases, viral nomenclature, certain other subparticles like prions, viroids, and also about the structure of few common viruses. Clear? So, let us first start with the viral nomenclature. Now, very commonly we have seen that we actually we don't use certain scientific name for viruses. We just go on for the disease, and at the end we just add virus like polio virus, clear, the smallpox virus, and likewise. But International Committee of Virus Nomenclature has given a system for naming of virus. This system consists of two parts. So you can see here this system. So International Committee of Viral Nomenclature has given a system for nomenclature which contains two parts, the first part and the second part. The first part is common name of the virus, and second part is the coded information about the virus. So clear? The first part is the common name of the virus, and second part is the coded information of the virus, and this is called cryptogram. So this is called cryptogram. Now here we can explain the system with an example like TMV, tobacco mosaic virus. It is very common and we all know the name. Now if we go on for the scientific nomenclature of tobacco mosaic virus, then what will be the scientific nomenclature? R/1, then 2/5, then E/E, and finally S/A. So what is represented by R? The first pair represents the nucleic acid and the strands, number of strands. So the first pair, so the whole, you can see the whole naming. In the name there are 4 pairs. The first pair represents the nature of the nucleic acid and the strands that are present. So here R means RNA and 1 is single stranded. The second pair represents the molecular weight of the nucleic acid and the amount of nucleic acid expressed in percentage. Clear? So here the molecular weight of nucleic acid is 200,000. Clear? Which indicates 2, which is represented by 200,000, and percentage, the amount of nucleic acid is only 5%. That indicates, that is represented by 5. So second pair indicates the molecular weight of the nucleic acids and the amount of nucleic acid present in percentage. The third pair denotes the shape of the virus and shape of the nucleoprotein. So shape of the virus and shape of the nucleoprotein. So here both are E, which indicates the shape of the virus is also elongated one, and the shape of the nucleoprotein is also elongated one, which is represented by E by E. And fourth pair, the last pair denotes the type of host on which it infects and undergoes reproduction, because we know that viruses are absolutely obligate intracellular parasite. Clear? Obligate parasite which are present inside the cell, intracellular parasite. So host is very important here. So last pair indicates the host and the carrier which is used for its transmission. Here the host we know, tobacco mosaic virus. So host is here the seed plants or spermatophyta. So S. Clear? Seed plants or spermatophyta S, and the carrier is here A, that is it is transmitted by air. So carrier is A, which is representing the air. Transmitting agent is here the air. So this is how this nomenclature of virus is done. Next, the diseases. We know that virus being intracellular obligate parasite, so it is the causal agent of various diseases, and that is known by none better than us. Clear? Because now the whole condition of earth, clear, all are locked. We all of us are locked due to COVID-19. That is nothing but a virus. So lots of diseases, since they are intracellular obligate parasites, so lots of diseases are caused by virus. Like, you know that animal diseases, there are common cold by rhinovirus, AIDS, acquired immunodeficiency syndrome caused by human immunodeficiency virus, then smallpox caused by smallpox virus, clear, polio caused by polio virus, so likewise poliomyelitis caused by polio virus, so likewise several diseases are there, and COVID-19, we know that we are suffering a lot from COVID-19. The whole world is suffering from a lot from COVID-19. So, and now in plant also lots of diseases are there. So TMV, we know, tobacco mosaic virus causing mosaic disease in tobacco, clear. Then potato leaf roll is caused by the potato leaf roll virus. Numerous cauliflower mosaic virus is caused by this cauliflower mosaic disease is caused by this cauliflower mosaic virus. So likewise lots of diseases are there which are caused due to virus. Now there are two subparticles, clear, which subunits which are smaller than even a virus, but they are also infectious, clear. Like one of them is viroid. What are viroids? Viroids are the simply infectious RNA without any protein coat. Simply infectious RNA only without the protein coat. So these are called viroids. Now there are many diseases which are caused due to viroids, like potato spindle tuber disease, clear, which is caused due to viroids. Then citrus excort is caused due to viroids. So infectious RNA without any protein coat are viroids, and prions are just the other one, infectious protein without any nucleic acid. Prions are infectious protein without any nucleic acid. Clear? Now, this was first discovered by Alper Gutierrez, and many diseases like mad cow disease, which is called Jacobson disease also, that is caused due to prions. Alzheimer disease in human, you all have heard Alzheimer disease in human, clear? So that is also a human being, that is also caused due to prions. Yes, this is also caused due to prions. So viroids, which are discovered by Danner, T.O. Danner, are the RNA causing diseases like potato spindle tuber disease, and prions are the proteins, infectious proteins discovered by Gutierrez, and that is also infectious and produces lots of disease like Alzheimer disease in human, Jacobson disease or mad cow disease. So all these are various particles which even smaller than virus but are infectious and can cause disease. Now here we will discuss about the structure of certain viruses, common viruses. One of them is bacteriophage. We are aware of this virus, that is bacteriophage, and you can see there is a head portion, clear, which is bipyramidal hexagonal prism, bipyramidal hexagonal prism like structure, clear, whereas the tail portion is cylindrical one. The head portion is bipyramidal hexagonal prism like structure, but tail portion is cylindrical. It contains this head portion contains the protein encircling the DNA, clear, and this DNA, you can see here the protein encircling the DNA, and that DNA is also double-stranded DNA, clear, the double-stranded DNA. And the tail has 4 components. The first is the central core. You can see the central core, clear, this is the hollow tube. Here you can see the central core, this is the hollow tube, clear, the central core, which is surrounded by protein sheath. You can see here the surrounded by protein sheath, clear, which can contract longitudinally. So this protein sheath can contract longitudinally, clear, and this is connected to the head by a structure called collar. This one is a collar. This protein sheath is connected to the head by the structure called collar, clear, and at the end of the hexagonal basal plate, and there are pins in the basal plate also bear 6 long tail fibers. You can see here the basal plate, this is the basal plate, which bears 6 long tail fibers, clear, which are the organs for the attachment on the surface. When the bacteriophage moves into any surface, it is the particular part whereby it gets attached to the surface. So this is about bacteriophage, and they have a lytic life cycle. You know, when it attacks bacteria, it multiplies and causes lysis of the bacteria and comes out. Another one is the tobacco mosaic virus. You can see here tobacco mosaic virus, which is elongated rod-like structure, and there are capsomeres which are arranged helically. So this is the capsid, clear, covering. There are the capsomeres. You can see the units called capsomeres, which are arranged helically, clear, which are arranged helically to form the capsid, and 49 capsids are present in 3 turns, and there is a helical RNA, clear, the helical RNA capsid surrounds the helical RNA, and so a rod-shaped virus with capsids containing capsomeres which are helically arranged. At the central there is a helical RNA, clear, single-stranded RNA. So this is about tobacco mosaic virus, plant virus. Another very common virus is the AIDS virus. You can see here it is a central single-stranded RNA, clear, but 2 copies of single-stranded RNA. You can see here there are 2 copies of single-stranded RNA, and surrounding it has 5 layers. Surrounding it has 5 layers. The outermost glycoprotein, clear, the outermost is the glycoprotein layer. You can see here the outermost the glycoprotein layer, clear, followed by double lipid layer, 2 lipid layer, and followed by 2 protein layers. So there are 5 layers, outermost glycoprotein followed by 2 lipid and then 2 protein layers, and these are the 2 single-stranded RNAs. So AIDS virus is another virus, and you can see here the spike-like structures. This is also very common in the coronavirus nowadays, what we are going to see. This COVID-19, that is novel coronavirus 19, this is also very similar to this AIDS virus with structurally, but obviously they are different one, but they have that crown-like structure at the outer surface, clear with spike-like structures, and they also have that RNA as the genomic material. So thank you.